For months, speculation about George Clooney's health has been quietly brewing behind the scenes. The once vibrant actor, director, and humanitarian began withdrawing from public events, limiting his appearances, and appearing more frail in recent paparazzi photos. The whispers were subtle but persistent. Something was wrong. And now, after much speculation, we have confirmation: George Clooney is battling chronic cancer, a long-term condition that will require constant management and care. Sources close to the Clooney family have revealed that the diagnosis came after a year of recurring symptoms that George initially dismissed as stress-related or due to aging. But as things progressed, medical experts eventually confirmed what the family had feared: George was dealing with a rare form of chronic cancer that, while not immediately fatal, demands constant treatment and significantly alters daily life. George Clooney isn't just a celebrity. He's a generational figure, an icon who has shaped Hollywood and used his influence for the greater good. From his role in Ocean's 11, to directing powerful political films and championing global causes, Clooney has long stood as a symbol of class, intelligence, and compassion. That's what makes this diagnosis all the more jarring. It's hard to imagine someone so full of energy now facing such a difficult, prolonged health battle. Insiders say Clooney has been incredibly private about the diagnosis, choosing to keep the matter within a tight-knit circle of family and friends. Only recently did he feel compelled to let the world in, not for sympathy, but to inspire strength and resilience in others facing similar challenges. The internet truly melted when Amal Clooney, usually composed, eloquent, and reserved, opened up in a public message that revealed not only the seriousness of George's condition but the depth of their love and resilience as a family. Her statement, posted online and quickly picked up by major outlets, was a deeply touching tribute to her husband and a call for empathy, love, and patience. "George is the strongest man I've ever known," she wrote. "He faces each day with hope, humor, and gratitude despite the pain and uncertainty. We're walking this path together, hand in hand, surrounded by love." She went on to thank fans for their support and asked for continued privacy during this deeply personal time. But it was her final line that resonated the most across social media platforms. "Love doesn't wait for perfect moments. It shows up in the hardest ones, and we're showing up every single day." That single quote was shared over 1 million times within 48 hours, becoming a viral mantra of strength for families everywhere facing health battles of their own. Despite the emotional storm, the Clooneys have created a cocoon of strength and peace within their home. Friends describe the atmosphere as quiet, supportive, and filled with daily rituals of gratitude. George spends more time with their twins, Ella and Alexander, reading stories, watching old films, and enjoying nature on their Lake Como estate. Amal has reportedly scaled back on her legal work to prioritize family. A close friend of the couple shared that the two take walks every morning together, focusing on mindfulness and cherishing the simple moments that once seemed ordinary. "George is still George," the friend said. "He still cracks jokes, he still smiles, and he still tries to make everyone else feel okay, even when he's the one in pain." What makes George Clooney's journey so powerful is the absence of shame. He is not hiding behind fame or filters. His message to those around him has been clear: there is strength in being vulnerable. He doesn't want his illness to define him, but he does want it to inspire awareness, support, and open conversation. George's decision to eventually speak publicly about his diagnosis reflects his desire to help others. Reports suggest that he and Amal are planning to launch an initiative focused on supporting families affected by chronic illnesses, offering resources, guidance, and a reminder that they are not alone. While chronic cancer is a condition that cannot be cured in most cases, it can be managed, and George Clooney is doing everything within his power to face the battle with both realism and optimism. Treatment is ongoing, and while there may be good and bad days ahead, the family is focused on living in the now, appreciating the present, and refusing to be defined by fear. One of George's friends put it best: "He's not living with cancer, he's still just living." And that's what makes George, George. In the end, this isn't just a story about a diagnosis. It's about love showing up, about two people facing life's hardest trial together, and about a man who continues to inspire even in his most vulnerable moments. George Clooney may be battling chronic cancer, but he's also showing the world that even amid illness, dignity, humor, and courage still shine. As we all watch and hope, let us be reminded of what really matters: health, love, and time. If this story touched you in any way, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell so you're the first to receive updates on George's journey and other stories that go beyond the headlines and straight to the heart. We promise to continue delivering content that moves you, informs you, and reminds you of our shared humanity.